Lost my top. Hockey truck, Jamie. Let me look at this brake light. Make sure you leave me the keys. I'm gonna look at your brake lights when I'm done. Y'all bring butter? You better go get some. How about some milk? Nope. Make some monkey bread.
Nope. I really did forget milk.
How you have monkey bread without milk? Ready?
blade. This broke a blade. Let me film it this way. There. Go up and get some video like I do, way up high. It's pretty stable, dude. Just kind of hold it there. Yeah, it's pretty damn stable, man.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Pretty fast.
We get out to the park, we'll test them, see how fast they are, you know what?
It's a little too much to the left. I give it that just a little bit, but I mean that's hands off.
That's pretty damn good.
Hands off. Just that was just yaw.
I need to turn my yaw up. That's why I'm crashing. I can't turn fast enough to compensate. Yeah, I gotta turn my yaw up. Aren't you glad you didn't make that pivot thing now?
Oh, I could have made it.
I know.
It's cool that he gave it to me, though.
Go over and film the lady on the porch. I got a pretty good flying yard, don't I? For quads anyway, huh?
That's a 5,000 milliamp battery?
Let's keep filming and see how long we can go before it dies.
That's pretty damn stable, dude. That's freaking cool.
Yeah, this is heavy. Hold it with 2 hands. Like machine gun. Yeah, we need to take my computer and take both these gig sticks and put them together and make one movie. You know what? You're welcome to take my laptop home and play with that shit, you hear me? And then you can load a bunch of my videos in my videos folder to your thing. And we can put some on our quadcopter channel, you know, on our Mid-Michigan Man thing. Not even beeping yet, you know it? It's easy to fly high here, isn't it? Dude, I think we need to make some big ones.
Sick, isn't it?
I think we need to make some big ones. You know it?
Yeah, it's not even beeping. I know I got it hooked up.
You'll know because the handling gets harder and harder when the batteries get weak. I've noticed that. You have to be, it's more like flying 3D when the gyros start failing, you know? I guess the gyros are the first thing to go.
Yeah, I haven't even tried flying it without the...
You know, try it. Careful. Is that you? Or you just...
Yeah, I was just saying, it is drifting left though. I'm gonna wait till I get this set up.
You need to set the stuff without the auto leveling on. That's when you need to set your trim, right? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the trim needs to be set first. Actually, I could just set it right now and just go back.
It'd probably make it fly better if you set your trim with the auto level off, huh?
That's pretty good right there.
Yeah.
This freaking transmitter muff is awesome too.
What's that? Your phone?
Yeah.
Oh. I got my radio making all kinds of noises now. It even beeps and warns me when the radio batteries get weak, you know? Badass, we got that on video.
It just comes straight down.
Did you have trouble punching in the P&I editor and stuff, getting those numbers right?
Actually, I used a couple different ones. I actually used a guy from the, he had a 900 size. Dude, it's not even beeping yet. You said, with like a 5,000, I could get up to 25 minutes on this flight.
You want to mention to everybody on the video what you used to build it with?
I used the KK 2.1. It's the, if you guys haven't checked it out, check out Fortis frames. It's a guy's, you know, looks like his dream, you know, building stuff, and this is a really nice frame. You can get the whole kit minus the booms for $79.99, and then you can order the booms and everything else you need on there.
Are these booms carbon?
These ones are actually wood, but he does offer carbon booms for $10 a piece. So there's upgrades. He doesn't sell any of the electronics or anything like that, so if you want electronics, you gotta order them yourself. So what I'm using is the DT750s from Hobby King, and 5,000 milliamp 3-cell with 11.47s. And I'm running a Turnigy servo on the back there, digital, coreless, all metal. So coreless metal digital servo on the back there. It's about 18 bucks.
Be interesting to see the video, see if there's any gel effect up in the air, you know?
Oh, that's the other thing I got. The camera mount underneath there is another $20.
Is there something special about it to stop any gel effects or anything?
There's rubber tubing. You can see there's 4 rubber tubing holding it down there. You know, there's a couple things on here that I would probably change. The only things I would change would be maybe looking into getting in the rubber mounts that you can get from Hobby King, see if there's any way you can mount those on there. And on the GoPro, he sends a one strap that goes around it, just through the front there, you see on this right here. And what I did is I looped it over till I had enough to latch it right there, and then I cut it, and then I wrapped the rest of it around here so it wouldn't slide side to side. There is a rubber padding to keep it from sliding, but I'm not that trusting with a $300 camera. So,
right.
So I did do that, and it's pretty solid. So it's not going anywhere now.
Right.
But yeah, everything else is really cool. I think maybe the other thing you could probably do, but there's not a whole lot of room underneath there anyways for wires and stuff, is maybe up the frame. Like,
but where's the power board? What'd you do for a power board?
I'm running the KK 2.1 from Hobby King. It's on there. It's underneath. You can't see it because it's...
What about power distribution boards? What I'm talking about.
I just took all the wires. I actually ordered some of the Turnigy silicone wire, and I just wired all the ESCs together, just soldered them together, and then I just soldered 2 wires off that, and then
Because you only need one of them controlled, right? By the up
Yeah.
and down or speed.
I actually powered my tail servo with the battery port on my receiver, and just left the ground and the ground signal and the white signal hooked up to it, so it has power.
Okay.
And if you notice, it doesn't do anything until you power it up. I sat there for a little while last night going, why isn't this thing working? It doesn't work until you have any input into
Right,
it. So.
right. So that's a little heads up for anybody.
Yeah, and I looked for a while on there, so just remember that it doesn't move. You should hear some buzzing from it, but if there's no buzzing from it, then you're not getting any power. You definitely want to run some auxiliary power, because I guess if you don't run the ESCs, because I took the center out because that's how I ran my quad, was I plugged the first ESC in, and then it powers the board, and then I unplugged the power to the rest of them. So what ends up happening is I read on the forum that I guess if you leave the red one in there and you plug in the other ESCs, number 1 only powers the board, and number 2 and 3 can actually power the servo. But I didn't know at the time, so I just rigged it up this way. So
Alright.
that's what they said. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know.
Alright.
I just know it works this way, and that's all. So it's a really nice frame. He's got some, he's got his logo and stuff on there. It's made in the USA, by Zach, and it's. I could have built one myself, but this one looks so dang good that I had to go ahead and get it. So.
And the thing is, you could actually make longer booms and make it a bigger.
Yeah.
What's that right there considered a 580?
I'm
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
And so you can
14-inch boom.
You could bring it at 16 and go out to 660 or 8.
Yeah, I actually, I watched David Windstalls from Flight Test. I looked at his setup, looked at his builds and stuff, and I kind of ran with that. I did everything that he did. I cut these shafts down.
How long were the shafts before?
Oh, dude, they were really long. They were
Really?
about out to here, yeah. So I cut them down to 21 millimeters. I did like he said. These are really weak wires. You just take some resin, and you take it and you resin the wires around there. So that really keeps it from you breaking the wires, which was a good heads up on his part. He's been doing this for a long time. I'm just getting into it. So, but this is my new toy, the Titan. Check it out. Go to Titus. It's FortisAirframes.com. FORTIS airframes.com.
Sweet.